So just 2 days ago, an investigation by The Guardian revealed that the meat and dairy industry is planning to come up in full force at this conference to obstruct progress in agricultural negotiations. So my question is, how do we raise awareness? How do we stand up to these horrible companies that are destroying this planet? How do we tackle this?
The study that you're referring to is the 2006 Livestock's Long Shadow, which showed that animal agriculture is responsible for 18% of global greenhouse gas emissions. After it was revealed that the FAO, which by the way put on this event, started colluding with the meat and dairy industry, that was reduced to 14.5% of global emissions. So that study eventually showed that animal agriculture, our consumption of meat, dairy, eggs and fish, is responsible for 14.5% of global greenhouse gas emissions. Except that study does not take into account fishing, which accounts for more global greenhouse gas emissions than the entire aviation industry. That 14.5 study, which by the way is the most referenced study on this issue and is always talked about from people at this event, does not take into account methane over a 20-year period. They measured it over a 100-year period, which basically dilutes methane's effects, thereby seemingly reducing the effect of animal agriculture on the environment. And that 14.5% highly referenced study did not take into account the land use of animal agriculture. Animal agriculture, as I said in my talk, is responsible for more than 80% of global land use. It only provides 18% of global calories. It's insane that these studies don't take into account that land use, because we know that if we rewild that land, it will not only increase biodiversity, but pull down a huge amount of carbon. So I think in answer to a question, we need to call out the bad research, and we need to understand that this industry rivals, if not exceeds, the impact of fossil fuels. As I said in my speech, every time we put the finger at planes, trucks, boats and trucks for their environmental impact, 3 fingers point back at us, one for breakfast, lunch and dinner. Because our consumption of animal products has a huge environmental impact.